Here we have Adrian Ramsay, the victor in Waveney Valley, coming to greet some of the assembled activists who are still awake or have had a short sleep and now returned here at this meeting.
Would everybody give a warm welcome to East Anglia's first Green MP, Adrian Ramsay!
Beautiful scenes here, viewers. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Yeah. History in the making.
Isn't it such an exciting morning? Hasn't it been a great campaign to be part of?
Yes.
It has been a tremendous team effort. Just a small proportion of those who've been absolutely central to this campaign gathering here this morning. We've had hundreds upon hundreds of volunteers that have enabled us to make this happen. Extremely capably organised by Alfred and Alison. Area, an area that we love, an enormous rural area, to be able to campaign in that intensity that's needed to win. And you know, last night the notional Conservative majority, if it had been from 2019, projected onto this new seat was 22,000. Wow. We've turned that round to a Green majority of 5,500. I think that's a very clear sign that people here in East Anglia are looking for a change. Yes. And they voted for a positive change here in this seat, not for the politics of fear, but for a new type of politics, a politics that's less tribal and more civil. That's a key thing that I want to bring into Parliament.
Yes.
And also for a politics about strong local representation, because people have said very clearly that they want an active, visible local MP, and as a native East Anglian I am honoured to have been given the support and the trust of local people, and I intend to repay that by being very active as their local representative, taking up people's issues in Westminster. So the first job is to be people's local representative, and then secondly, in order to try to keep this new government moving in the right direction, to be a little bolder on the big issues of the day, whether that's the climate emergency or whether it's restoring public services. We have 4 Green MPs. How proud are we that here in rural East Anglia we are one of the places in the country that is leading the way in this green surge.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And people say to me, you know, were you surprised? Did you see it coming? Because people have got used to the fact that we may well win in Brighton and Bristol, and I'm delighted we've won in Brighton and Bristol with huge majorities. But you know, whilst we would never take any vote for granted, we knew we had huge potential to win in this seat because people are used to having hard-working Green councillors representing them. And you can go back over 20 years now to the first Green councillors elected in both Suffolk and Norfolk. In Suffolk, Andrew Stringham was the first Green councillor in 2003. Stalwart, the trailblazer for the Green Party, and within our area so many have followed. Rachel Eburns here, another trailblazing councillor in Mid-Suffolk, now deputy leader of the council. John Matheson, Graham Elliott, so many stalwarts of the Green Party in Waveney Valley that have built up this track record of people representing their constituents in a diligent way and showing.
Just switching now to listening to the BBC.
Now that means that they can call on an army of volunteers to knock on doors and get out the vote. Facts not lost on the defeated Conservative candidate.
And no more will people's voices in rural East Anglia and our market towns villages be overlooked, because people have had an MP from one party for as long as they can remember. They felt somewhat neglected. Well, they won't be anymore, because everybody will know who the MP for Waveney Valley is, and I will stand up for people day in, day out on the issues that affect us here.
Hey!
My main message from this morning to those of you gathered here as our supporters is thank you for the incredible work you've done over a long period of time. 3.5 years since I was first elected as parliamentary candidate, before the boundaries of the seats were finalised, but we've built up that campaign over time. More and more people have got involved, and this last 6 weeks, in terms of what we've covered on the ground, I think Alfred, you said we didn't know quite how we were going to do it, but we decided we were going to do it, and then you got it done, and that was just such a huge achievement to be able to cover this area so well, and people have really respected and valued the effort we've put in, and it shows how active the Green Party is and how active I will be as the local MP. So thank you to all of you, thank you to everybody who's voted for me. I'm humbled by the support. Over 20,000 Green votes in this constituency gets across the diversity of the range of places that Greens can win. And I will remember when I'm in Westminster from Monday that I'm only there because people in the Waveney Valley have elected me as their representative. I'm there to represent them, and I'm there to push for better politics, better values, more mature form of politics that's less tribal, that works for a healthier environment, to restore our services and for a brighter and positive alternative. People want an alternative to the two main parties, but we're offering a positive vision for the future, for a fairer society for all. Thank you for being part of that, and this is a huge breakthrough, a huge step forward for the party nationally that we will continue to build on into next year's county council elections.
Yes.
And well beyond. And you know, this is a great time to be encouraging people to join the Green Party, to donate, to help build the structures that we need to have major success next year in the county elections and beyond. But for today, everybody's worked so hard. Do get some rest, do look after yourselves, and you can be so proud of what we've all achieved here.